What's going on, guys? Man Cave here, and if you can't tell by my voice, it's that time of the year when we start getting the sinus infections and everything, so I got a nice little sinus infection rolling. But, figured I'd show you the newest, fresh off the boat from China. This is the CrossRC.com 6x6. It's kind of like a man. Pretty cool little truck. I saw it on eBay, so I had to get it. And this one's going to be a unique one because unlike most of my kits where it's just painting a Lexan body or painting a hard body, this one, the entire body, you have to put together yourself. Now the tires, you've got 6 tires plus a spare. They're already pre-mounted. They've got the hexes for them. They've got sort of a military tread on them, which, looking at the size of them versus, say, a 1.9 Flashpoint, they're pretty close, but I'm going to see how the stock tread works first. So we've got 7 tires. By the way, you guys, if you haven't seen this yet, this is the new Scale Garage. A sweet little RC 4-wheel drive scale tire rack back there. What was neat is this one actually came with a light kit for it. And we've got a box full of 2-way tape, lights, the man lettering, all the hardware, your shocks, springs, light buckets, all that stuff. So basically it's all in FD, FI, all different numbers. And another feature about this motor, or this kit, is it comes with the transmission already pre-built with a Cross 35 turn motor in it. I don't know how long this transmission is going to hold up. I might try swapping over to like an RC 4-wheel drive R2 2-speed instead. Another bag here full of plastic goodies. Got all your ball ends, rod ends, angled pieces for triangulating the links, shock perches, stuff like that. And then the other cool feature, axles already pre-built. Now the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take them apart, make sure they're greased properly, make sure they've got actual bearings in them, because I know a lot of them, I can see, judging by the outside, there's a ceramic bearing that comes off the pinions. There's one, of course, is a double output for the center, and then there's one for the rear and one for the front. I'm going to grease them and make sure they're put together. The frame rails on this truck, as you can tell, that is how long this thing will be when it's built. So that right there, let's do a quick little measurement from end to end on this. We are at 25 and 5/8. So almost 26-inch long frame. It's gonna be a long little sucker. But what is the coolest part for me, and this is gonna be a new venture, the entire body is made out of like this hard molded ABS plastic, and it all has to be glued together. This is unlike any other kit I've ever done, so this is going to be a very extensive, very time-consuming build, and it's, luckily the holes have dowels and everything in them, so I'm probably either going to use some Ambroid Pro Weld or my old friend Mr. Super Glue to do it. But that's where all the weight comes, and this is some heavy cut stuff. I don't know if you guys can see how thick it is, but look how thick that decking is. If that's just the rear deck, that's made out of at least 3/8 solid ABS sheet. Now, they included what they claimed were metal drive shafts, which these are not metal. They look metal, but they're not. They're plastic. But then again, I'm not going to be running an extremely high speed, especially with a all ABS body on it. So pretty much in a nutshell, we've got the start for a really cool looking man, man kit. Now, I paid see, $598 for the kit plus another $98 shipping, so that roughly came to $698. Ordered it on the 5th, and let's see, what is today? I believe it's the 19th. I'm not sure. Yeah, today's the March 19th, so obviously this is going to be not put out on the 19th today because I'm not going to be editing it. I'm going to do a build series on it. You guys know I pre-film my stuff, that way I can just have a list of stuff put together that I can just easily go in and edit and then produce the video. So there's always a lag on stuff I'm doing. But that pretty much covers the entire base here. The only thing else I want to check and make sure, all the instructions are written in Chinese, but luckily it shows you the part numbers, so it's not too hard to do. Like the transmission you don't have to worry about because it's already pre-assembled, but it does tell you all the part numbers to put it together, so it shouldn't be too much of a pain in the butt. And judging from the pictures, it's got pretty good articulation. The body, they tell you to use ABS joiner, which is what I'm going to use, which probably be my Pro Weld. But it's very extensive going through the all the plastic work on it. There is a ton of detail that's going to go into the end, and at the end it'll look like that. Or better yet, I should just flip it around and it'll look like that when it's done. Now I could Google Translate everything on this instruction manual, but that would be 52 pages worth of translation and 90 steps. And they give you this cool little cutout sheet. It's got a whole bunch of different cross stickers. Let's see, there's Cross RC, CrossRC.com 4x4, 8x8, 6x6. Paint scheme on it, probably going to do like a military green or maybe like a military tan to give it to more of a modern look. So yeah, that's what's going to be the newest build and probably the most time consuming, so really stoked to have it because you guys know I got rid of all my semis, and in April they're coming out with a new one. Tamiya's launching a Freightliner Cascadia Evo. That's one of the most popular, if not the most popular, fleet over-the-road trucks on the market, so you can bet that I'll be getting one of those. But in the meantime, until April rolls around, I got plenty of time to work on this. So looks like a pretty solid kit. I'm going to start putting it together. I've got my digital camera with me this time too to take pictures through the process, as well as doing a dual bill thread, one on RCC and one on RC 4-wheel drive forums, and then on top of filming on here, so in reality that's 3. So a lot of work ahead, but really looking forward to it, and hope you guys are just as excited as I am to see a man. So with that being said, as always, rate, comment, subscribe if you like what you see. Share it on Google+. You can find me on RC Crawler as the Man Cave, same name on RC 4-wheel drive forums, and we'll catch you guys later. See ya.